Good morning, children. Sairam. Children in history. Today we will continue with lesson number 8, Tourism and History, part 4. Children, we had already covered tourism in the past and types of tourism. In types of tourism, we had discussed about local and interstate tourism, international tourism, historical tourism, geographic tourism, religious tourism, and many more. Children, today we will be doing 8.3, that is development of tourism. Now children, the crucial issue in the development of tourism is providing proper guidance to national and international tourists about various aspects of the actual travel, proper social conduct during the tour and during the stay at the destination places. So children, for developing tourism, it is very important that proper guidance is given to the national and international tourists about the various aspects of their travel, then proper social conduct, that is a behavior, no slang language should be used during the tour and during their stay at the destination places. So children, there are various travel agencies, those who provide the services to the tourist, but then they have to be careful, okay, that they should give proper facilities to the tourist or proper amenities to the tourist. So giving priority to ensure safe transport and security facilities for the tourist, amenities of reasonably good standard, availability of good accommodation, good washroom facilities on the travel routes is of the great significance in promoting tourism. So if we want to promote tourism, the most important thing is the safety of the tourist. Okay, so it is very important to ensure safe transport and the facilities for the tourist. Then good standard wherever they live, the ambience, okay, it should be good, and the facilities, that is the accommodation facilities where they are going to stay, that is in the hotels and all, so it should be of good ambience. Then children, if everything is good but if there is no hygiene, then it is of full waste. So children, there should be good hygienic facilities, good washroom facilities on the travel routes. This is very important in promoting tourism. Children, it is also very important to pay special attention to the special needs of handicapped tourists. So there should be proper facilities or amenities for handicapped tourists too. And also children, we should take few primary precautions in order to preserve historical heritage sites. We should preserve our heritage so that the foreigners or the tourists, they come and visit our country, so that we get good foreign exchange. Okay, so for that we have to preserve our heritage sites. So it is very essential that few things should be avoided and at any instance. For example, vandalizing or defacing the heritage sites. Now children, many people, they have the habit of writing on these heritage sites. So it is we have to see to it, we have to avoid all these things. Okay, many people, they write on the trees, they carve on the trees, okay, or they write on the any heritage site. So that all should be avoided. In order to avoid it, everybody should refrain from activities like writing on walls or carving on trees, paint ancient monuments in garish colors, that is in very dark colors, or you can say very bright colors, that should not be used. Okay, so we have to avoid this, we have to refrain from such activities like writing on walls or carving on trees. Many people, they carve on trees. Then any ancient monuments, if you paint in bright colors, then it will not look good. Okay, so lack of good amenities in precincts of the heritage sites causes filthiness. So if there are not good facilities are not available in the boundaries of the heritage precincts, means boundaries of the heritage sites, it will cause filthiness, it will look dirty. So we have to see to it that we keep everything neat and clean to attract the tourist. So it is very essential for the tourist that pamphlets, guides and history books about a tourist site be available in their own language. So children, there are many agencies, they provide pamphlets or any brochures. These are available that give full information about this, about the places if they want to visit. So guides and history books about a tourist site be available in their own language. So if it is in their own language, it will be beneficial for them, and hence such literature should be made available in various languages. It would be helpful if the taxi drivers are trained to converse in more than one language. They may also be trained as tourist guides. So children, the taxi drivers, okay, so those who take the tourists to and fro, they can converse, suppose if they converse in more than one language. So it will be better for them, better for the tourist, and they can also act as tourist guides. They can give them guidance about the place. So if taxi drivers, they know more than one language, it will be beneficial. They can also act as tourist guides. Now let us learn about conservation and preservation of heritage. Now children, it is a hard task to preserve and conserve heritage sites. Our country is very rich with historical sites dating to ancient, medieval and modern. So our country, if you see, it is very rich in historical sites dating to ancient, medieval and modern. So all you will get in our country, that is in ancient period what was available, then medieval period, modern period. Okay, so in our country you can get so many heritage sites to visit. Then it is also blessed with abundance of nature. You have beauty, okay, bounteous beauty here in our country, okay, full greenery and natural sites are available for tourists to visit. Now children, heritage of any country is divided into natural and cultural heritage. Now children, cultural heritage means man-made. Okay, so children, in India there are many heritage sites which are globally acclaimed. For example, Taj Mahal at Agra, okay, it is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Then we have Jantar Mantar Observatory at Jaipur, Jantar Mantar at Jaipur, rock cut caves at Ajanta, Verul, Garapuri, that is Elephanta. So we have rock cut caves at Verul, Ajanta, then Garapuri, that is Elephanta. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus in Mumbai, okay, CST. Okay, we have learned this in lesson number 3, applied history, right? Khas Plateau in Maharashtra, that is in the Western Ghats. So these are all globally acclaimed, okay. They are the World Heritage Sites, okay, declared by UNESCO. So there are tourists all over the world who wish to visit World Heritage Sites. So we should be very proud that we have World Heritage Sites, okay, in our country. So foreign tourists come in large numbers to visit the heritage sites in our country. It makes us feel very proud when an Indian heritage site is declared as a World Heritage Site. So we are very proud that in our country we have certain sites which are declared as World Heritage Sites by UNESCO. So which attracts foreign tourists. They come in large numbers to visit these sites in our country. So children, however, whenever we visit such places, we feel very disappointed because of what we see there. Because as I discussed now, people are vandalizing and defacing the heritage sites. So we get to see that people have written their names with charcoal, they have drawn pictures and they are vandalizing, they are spoiling the heritage sites. And then it affects the image of our nations. Okay, so we have to be very careful and we should preserve and conserve our heritage sites. Yes. So what we have to do to preserve the heritage sites, we need to resolve that I shall strive to maintain cleanliness of heritage site. The most important, cleanliness is next to godliness. So we have to maintain cleanliness of heritage sites. I shall not do anything which will result in vandalizing of any historical site. So we have to be very careful. We have to resolve that. I'll maintain cleanliness of heritage sites, and I shall not do anything which will result in vandalizing of any historical sites. So this we all have to take a pledge that we will strive to do these things and conserve and preserve our heritage sites, and we should take care of our tourists. We should not cheat them. Okay, we should be loyal, then only they will recommend others and they will visit our country and have a look at our heritage sites. Okay, so always remember Atiti Devo Bhava, that is guest is God. So we have to consider them as God and be loyal to them, not to cheat them. Okay, and provide them good facilities, and always you see to it that you are proud of your country. You should make your nation proud. The people should go and praise your country. They should promote your country. So that way tourism will be promoted and people will come to your country too. They will visit our country and we will get good foreign exchange from the foreign tourists. But everything is lying in our hand. It lies in our hand that how we treat the tourist. Okay, so I hope children you have understood till here. We will be continuing remaining lesson in the next class. Till then, take care. Sai Ram.